everyone, welcome to Meatless Mondays. Today I'm going to prepare a vegetarian meal for you, which is 1 protein and 2 sides. We're going to start with barbecue tofu. In my pan I have some tofu that I've soaked the water out of. I've barbecued the bottom of the foil and I'm going to put some more barbecue sauce on top of my tofu. You can use homemade barbecue sauce or you can use store-bought barbecue sauce. I chose to use store-bought barbecue sauce today. So we finished barbecuing these up, and we are going to put them in an oven that is preheated to 400 degrees. Next, we're going to do roasted turnips, and in my casserole dish, I have some turnips that I've boiled in vegetable stock for 20 minutes so that they can soften. So the only thing that we're going to do to that is just add a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt, not too much because we've already cooked it in stock. So let's say about a teaspoon of salt, and not a lot is coming out. And we're going to go ahead and put those in the oven with our tofu. Both of those are going to cook for about 25 minutes. And now for some really exciting bok choy. I'm going to turn the oven on, the stove. How about a stove? We'll use a stove. And I'm going to do about 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil. And in my bowl, I have a quarter of a large onion, so that's about half a cup of onion, and I've just roughly chopped it. And we have 2 stalks of bok choy. So we're going to let our pan heat up. I'm going to grab a cooking utensil. Boop. And we'll put our bok choy in the pan, and we're going to let it saute for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. It just depends on how soft you like your vegetables. Just remember, when you cook your vegetables, the longer you cook them, the more nutrition you cook out of them. So if you can stand to have vegetables a little bit firmer, it's best to have them that way if it doesn't affect the taste of your dish. So we're going to let this bok choy cook up. In here it's sizzling everything out of the oven, and it looks wonderful. I've taken the barbecue tofu out. I've taken our turnips out, and I've finished our bok choy. Now all of that bok choy has cooked down to just a little bit. I added a tablespoon of soy sauce, and I'm going to finish it off with a teaspoon of sesame oil. We want to make sure we put the sesame oil in after the bok choy is cooked so that you don't burn it. It's already roasted, and you just want to get the great flavor that the sesame oil is going to bring out. So I'm going to turn that bok choy off, and now we're done. We can plate. And let's see how wonderful this looks on the plate. I love bok choy. It's a diverse green that not a lot of people use. It has great nutrition and great flavor. So we've got the bok choy on the plate. We're going to add our roasted turnips. And I used turnips instead of potatoes because I got my box from my CSA and there were turnips in it. And then we're also going to go ahead and get our tofu out of here. We'll do 2 pieces of barbecue tofu. Here we go. Voila! We have our vegetarian meal complete with barbecue tofu, bok choy, and turnips. Thank you so much. I wish you great eating, and see you next time.